And Greg Warren joins me now. Welcome to California Live.
Hey, Jess. Good to be here.
It is so good to have you. So, as we just saw, you're so good at turning real moments and just finding the comedy in them and turning them into these, like, really good bits. So, how do you manage to do that?
I don't know. It's probably something that's broken inside of me.
Oh, no.
I think. I don't know. Yeah. My father was a coach. He was my wrestling coach.
Okay.
So that sort of thing, like, really, like, I heard about these kids that are on fishing teams, and I just thought about, you know, my experiences with my dad as a coach. My dad actually still watches tapes of me wrestling.
Does he really?
And
oh.
no, he critiques them. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah,
like, this is what you did wrong.
Yeah.
You could have won that championship.
Yes, I'm 56. He's like, what was wrong with you? You're just laying there. I'm like, Dad, I quit wrestling 32 years ago. You quit wrestling in the middle of this match. That's when you quit wrestling.
Oh, my God. Well, you know, he's got to keep it real. So let's talk about the title, The Champ.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind this new show, and how did you come up with that title?
Well, I talk a lot about my early years as a college wrestler, and the champ is in quotes because I took some beatings.
Oh,
Jess.
I imagine. I don't know.
Why, did you hear about this?
No.
Were you there?
I was there. I was there watching. No, I watch wrestling, and it's like I even watch my boys wrestle, and I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Can't do this anymore.
Our first match was against this team in northern Iowa, and I went up against this guy who is what they call better than me.
Oh, gosh, okay.
And I just, like,
how do you
I got
go
tired.
up there and think, like, okay, I'm going to do good?
I was. In high school, I was beating everybody, like, all the time. And then I got so tired, I'm, like, laying there, and they were all yelling at me. I'm like, guys, I agree. This is bad.
He's better than me.
But we're not going to fix it tonight. Like, I'm too tired. Like, my coach was like, get up. I'm like, I don't know if you saw, I tried to do that 7 seconds ago. And
didn't work.
He didn't want me to. He threw me back down, Coach. That's why I'm still down here. We're not even watching.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay, so you took a not-so-typical path to comedy. You went from college wrestler to West Point cadet, had a little stint in corporate sales.
Yeah.
Which chapter do you think kind of made your sense of humor the most heightened? Like, where do you think that all comes from?
That's a good question. I mean, I sold peanut butter for 10 years.
Oh, my gosh.
To grocery stores.
Okay.
And
did you sell a lot of peanut butter?
Well, I sold Jif, Jess. I'm not.
Oh, that's.
I don't want to brag, but yeah.
That's okay. That's yeah.
You just were telling me off air you're a mom.
I am.
And I would bet that you're a choosy mom.
I am a choosy mom.
So you choose Jif, right? This interview's over. This is over.
You would have to sell me on this Jif. You would have to sell me on this Jif.
Well, I would have to just have you taste the Jif, and then you would agree that whatever garbage you're feeding your children is horrible. Yeah.
That is. I mean, it's pretty.
What
good.
What do you?
Let's move on to the next question.
Oh, my God. It's Skippy, isn't it? It's Skippy.
You know what? I'm not here to compete with brands.
I know that it's Skippy, and they pay you enough here to get better than Skippy.
All right. So, you know what? My little one doesn't even like peanut butter, so there you go. You'd have to really sell him.
See what you've done.
You really have to sell him on that.
See what you've done.
Okay. We have to talk about at what point you realized you were actually very funny. Like, was there a moment in your life that you were like, hey, I'm actually really funny. Like, I should become a comedian.
Yeah. So I was like, on the wrestling team in college, like, I was always making them laugh. Because it's like, it's horrible. Practice is just brutal.
Why?
It's hard. And you're tired. And so you're just like trying to find some relief. And I would make the team. So my friend worked at this place that had like comedy night, and they had a contest. And they signed me up for it, and I didn't know, and then I won, and I was like, I'm really good. And then I did it like one more time, and I was like, I am not good at this.
I mean, that comedy's so hard, though.
It takes a while.
Yeah, it's so hard. What is something that fans would be surprised to know about you outside of comedy, obviously?
I mean, I thought the peanut butter thing was fairly surprising.
That's very surprising.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I also sold Duncan Hines baking mix.
I've seen that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And this
Anything
is surprising.
baking.
I'm a very good baker.
Really?
Yeah, I learned doing that. I would bake the cakes for my customers.
We're going to have to talk about baking.
I'm a
after
really
this.
good baker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Greg, thank you so much.
Great talking to you.
And you can watch The Champ streaming now on YouTube.